Well, the great thing about this telethon is we get a chance to see where the money goes once you have donated it. Diana Cannon joins me again. Diana, this is such an amazing week, and I'm so glad you're here to tell our viewers exactly, why we're raising this money. Again, we're trying to make that $40,000 mark. And, I think a lot of people think Humane Society, it's just all about adoptions, but it's so much more than that.
Oh, it is so much more. We have a very, very strong commitment for education and outreach to our community. So we have programs that will teach children how to be good animal owners, how to care for an animal. We have programs, we have snake training that, to help protect your animals so that they don't get that vitamin or that venomous snake bite. We have our animal cruelty training. We have programs for volunteers so that they can come in and learn how to work with our animals. It's a community.
I mean, the list goes
on and on and on. For people to get involved. But we can't do this without the support of our community because we are totally funded by their generosity.
Well, exactly. And we haven't even touched upon yet today the clinic itself and all the things we're doing to help these animals kind of come back from dangerous situations. And actually, Tina had a chance to go out to the Humane Society and get a better look at the clinic, which of course runs thanks to your donations. Isn't that right, Tina?
That's right. We're out at the Humane Society right now, but we're actually in the clinic, and Pat Brer, the clinic director, is with me. First, Pat, let me tell you, you have the best office ever. You get to sit in here with all these wonderful kittens that are in here with you. Yes. Why do you have the kittens in your office here at the clinic?
Well, one of my specialties is feral cats and feral kittens. So whenever we've gotten trapped kittens that are under 3 months of age, they come to my office for socialization, and then we get them adopted. And I've had 25 graduates in the past year, so I'm really proud of that. That's just one of my side duties.
That's your side duties, and I love that you call them graduates.
Yes.
And we're really going to dive into what the clinic does here, what it does for the community. Kind of tell me why this is so important here at the Humane Society.
Well, one of our crucial pillars is prevention. So in addition to sheltering and outreach and education, prevention is really the #1 way that we are going to stop homeless pets from even entering shelters. That's our ultimate goal. And the pets that are most at risk are those between the ages of 3 months and 12 months of age. So we do offer low-cost, affordable spay-neuter to our community. We do invite everyone to give us a call, make an appointment for their puppies or kittens particularly. So many people don't realize that even as young as 4 months of age, a puppy or kitten could get pregnant, and we want to prevent all those unwanted litters.
It is, and I know we and you were kind of talking a little bit earlier about how many of these animals that we see come through here, and that number, it's kind of a little shocking when we really put it into perspective.
It is. I mean, so many people just don't realize, accidental litters happen, and with so many good intentions, people take a puppy or kitten, and unfortunately, the statistics show that the average age of animals entering a shelter is 9 months to 18 months. So we don't want to see puppies and kittens entering the shelter. So prevention's the #1 key to helping prevent that.
Now, in order for us to do prevention, in order for us to not have so many of these, cats and dogs that need homes, we need to do this prevention, but we also need the funding in order to do that.
We do, and because we're able to offer low cost and affordable spay-neuter, we rely on our donors because we don't get government funding. And our donors help us offset the cost of spay-neuter to those most in need in our community. And those most in need have the pets that are most at risk of having the unwanted litters. So we do rely on our donors. They help us, and not only do they help us assist our community, but they also help us spay and neuter our shelter pets.
And I know we talk about all the time, every Wednesday, of course, we have our Humane Society segment. We talk a lot about different specials throughout the year where specific zip codes will get a special.
Exactly.
And you guys really do go into the community and try to make it as easy as possible.
We do. We just finished a targeted zip code initiative. We spayed and neutered over 1,600 pets in that particular zip code. August is Cherish Your Chihuahua Month. We're fully booked, unfortunately, or fortunately, because that means we're spaying and neutering a lot of Chihuahuas. But people should also look for our Hip to Snip campaign. We're going to have a Here Kitty Kitty campaign. We're going to have calling all boys. It's cuter to neuter.
Oh.
So we've got lots of initiatives planned over the next 6 months to help assist our community in getting their pets spayed and neutered.
Well, you know, I know that on top of the fact that we're trying to do prevention, we don't want so many of these kittens and puppies coming in. I know that just having a spay and neuter for your animal actually does a lot of good for them as well.
It does. In addition to preventing unwanted litters, it's really beneficial to their health. It prevents a lot of the reproductive cancers that animals get, particularly as they age. So it also prevents some unwanted behaviors. Mm-hmm. I'm sure everyone has heard cats yowling in the night. It prevents that. It prevents dogs roaming or trying to find love in all the wrong places. And we do know that the majority of dog bites occur because of an unsterilized dog.
See, and so there's so many benefits.
Yes.
And you know, I want to end on a happy, good note.
Yes.
And actually, last year during the telethon,
yes,
you had Gabe with you, who was a kitten who really was kind of on the brinks of maybe not making it.
He was. Our vet staff at the time really didn't think he was going to make it through the night, so I took him home just so he wouldn't be alone. Well, needless to say, after nursing him back to health, my cats fell in love with him. He's now a member of my family, but most people can't recognize that this little kitten who was in such dire straits is now the happy, healthy 1-year-old boy that he is. I actually brought him on in his incubator. So yeah, he's just wonderful and such a joy, and everyone's so happy he made it.
Oh, well, Gabe looks like a completely different cat.
He does.
Pat, so we thank you for everything that you do, and thank you for this information. And again, we're going to tell everyone, donate, donate, donate.
Yes,
that's,
yes,
you know, the way that you can continue to do this great work.
And spay neuter.
Spay and neuter. Pat, again, thank you so much for being and letting me be in your wonderful office.
Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you, Tina. And again, that clinic would be nothing without the generous help of the community. So please call 881-7401 or log on to hssaz.org to show your support.